I hope everybody's okay. And today I want to give you a message about common sense and how to think beyond what common sense would allow. Now, remember that what is common sense except of a common thinking that has been handed to us. And now, if you consider this, the thinking that has been handed to us, it's often to do with if we want to be successful, we have this kind of limitations, often limitations, which we put on ourselves. And this may be, well, I can't have this job because I need this and this and this degree, or I need to have a certain number of years of experience to do this. Or even better, I have to have a certain amount of money to start a business. And to a certain degree, all of these are true. And by the way, if you're going to do a coaching or any kind of effectiveness training business, like personal effectiveness training business, your life have to be perfect. And it's not how the things work. You know, all these limitations that we put on ourselves. And I have to see, I look at myself now, how much I grew over 1 year in personal success development. And it hasn't been easy, but it was simple, like Phil Goldfine says. But literally, you know, I went through so many trainings, so much, because I had desire and passion, and it was always in me. And I've actually, you know, I probably mentioned this before, but Preston Smiles, this life coach, and I love what he said. He said, you already have everything you need to give to people, to serve. What do you want? So many of us are just limiting ourselves by a masses. And it's like with education, you know, masses, there is a line and a structure. And unless I tick all the certificates I need, I can't help people. Well, with my life experience, what I had to go through, what I had to experience, and how much went wrong, and how I turned this into a different result. That's what I can teach people. And that's what many of you can do. It's that, you know, I've seen Bob Proctor, Peggy McCall, Mary Morrissey, Tony Robbins, you know, people who came from nothing and they had this driving passion to help people, and they would learn. And I've studied law, and in 3 years or 4 years in university, I haven't learned nowhere near as much as I've learned in this year. And I loved it. You know, it's like change the awareness. Start listening to yourself, who you are. Common sense, yes, to a certain degree, but tap to an infinite mind. And how would I say, if you listen to what if, you know, what if I could do that? Well, what if you couldn't? What if I could do that? I can do that differently. And, you know, if I had that, I could get there. If I had more money, I could start this. And if I had more education, I could run. How about you replace that? What if I do not need that? What can I do to go forward? What steps I can take? Well, I mean, do I need to do that? Or what else could I do? I've written a book. I didn't have money to start with. I didn't have any experiences. I haven't had anything. And I've just stopped following the masses. Listen to your heart, tap into yourself, and you can just be or do or have or give anything you want. And as simply as it actually sounds, it's true. It is so true. So what is your next step what you can take to go further with thinking, I am not needing what if. I'm going to find how can I do that and be driven forward. Trust me, you will be glad you do. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.